Welcome to Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. It's an NBA Monday night on ESPN and EA Sports as we get set for Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks taking on Greg Monroe and the Milwaukee Bucks. As we get things started, who on the Bucks do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff?
I like Greg Monroe for this Milwaukee Bucks team. A great free agent signing for them because he gives them what they need, which is more offensive versatility, and he can rebound the ball in traffic.
The assist from number 26.
Carter Williams walks it across. There's the double team. Jeff, the big offseason acquisition was Greg Monroe. How does he fit with this team?
Oh, I think he's a great fit. Surprising. Everyone thought Monroe was going to pick a big city, big market. Instead, he chooses the up-and-coming Bucks, and I think it's going to work very, very well for both he and the Bucks. Because, Mike, he can go down on the block, he can punish you down there, he's an excellent passer, and he is capable of playing up in the elbow area as well.
NBA filled with stories of guys who came out of nowhere to get that big contract. How about Chris Middleton? Not a lot expected when he first came into the NBA. Now he's a big part of this team with a big contract.
Absolutely. Think about it. He was traded just a couple years ago, and no one knew if he was going to stick in the NBA. Now he's a multi-millionaire because of his great season last year, and he is a steadying force to a very capable team.
Parker fires for two. Pretty assist from Jabari Parker. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
That's just beautiful offensive basketball. To shoot it and not even notice the guy who's contesting the shot.
Oh, excellent screen. To T. He's among the league leaders in assists per game this season. Moves around the defender. The Hawks with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
4-2.
Atlanta's leading Milwaukee by a score of 6-3. Carter Williams into the front court. Lots of room there. He sinks it.
Can you say too easy? He is sitting there open at the three-point line and knocks it in.
Jeff, much of Atlanta's success last season, obviously the way they play team basketball, but the guy that made the team go was Jeff Teague.
Yeah, I think he's really improved. Think about it. A couple years back, he was on the trading block, and then they matched Milwaukee's small offer, and he signed back, and he's developed into a superstar.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Yep, he had a foul called against Horford, and Greg Monroe will go to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line here tonight. Jeff, there's a lot of his game that still needs polish, but Antetokounmpo's exuberance is really what sets him apart.
It is, and that's why the Milwaukee Bucks fans have embraced him. That's why their TV ratings, Mike, last year were up over 300%. Yes, they were winning, but they also saw this special, unique talent. It drew them to their TV sets. It brought them to the arena. All of those things make him a special, special player.
Nice ball movement to the rim. Nice adjustment. Can't bring it home.
It's hard to close out on great shooters. Tremendous job right there, getting his hand up, mirroring the ball.
Unable to flip it home.
Don't worry about the miss. Just keep creating quality shots. Eventually, they will go in.
Millsap. Oh, what a play!
Millsap with the jam. The assist from number 0, Jeff Teague.
To Antetokounmpo. Bucks a fun team to watch, Jeff, because they're athletic and they can get up and down the floor.
They sure can. In the running game, they can beat you over the top. they can attack the basket, and then when they do have to slow it down, now they have guys that they can play through, particularly Parker and Monroe. Give them guys you can go to. Single coverage, they can score. Double coverage, they both are capable passers.
Jeff, one of the great stories last year was Milwaukee, going from the worst record in the league to 41 wins in the playoffs. But now the next step is even tougher for them to take.
Absolutely, Mike, but they do have a foundation established. I like the length, I like the aggressiveness, and they've had to improve offensively, and that's what they've hopefully done with the addition of Greg Monroe and Jabari Parker coming back off of knee injury.
Sefolosha for the layup. It's good, and one. He got there late. The foul called against Monroe. And Al Horford will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
You earned it. Take the hit, take the blow, finish the play.
And he does it. A three-point play. To Mayo. Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Off the mark from downtown.
Milwaukee's not having the kind of offensive consistency you need to win in this league. They just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
Jeff, Greg Monroe, one of those old school type of players. He's just one of those guys that fundamentally very sound, gets the job done.
Absolutely. I love his game. You give him the ball on the block, he knows what to do with it. And then he's a good rebounder. I think people forget that he's able to consistently rebound the ball in traffic. This is a nice young player.
Goes to the goal, and we have a foul called against Horford. And O.J. Mayo will go to the line with under a minute and a half to go here in the first.
Oh, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot, just didn't get it to drop.
Using something he picked up from Rick Carlisle when he played for him in Dallas, Jason Kidd likes to give his players a written test on game days. They include questions about NBA history and team plays. That's a pretty interesting tactic, don't you think?
Yeah, some guys really understand the history of the NBA, and others, I've been witness to this. The great Oscar Robertson walked through Madison Square Garden, and nary a person or player even recognized who he was. I'm like, are you kidding me? This guy is a human triple-double. Oscar Robertson did it for a season, and he could walk through Madison Square Garden, and no one even knows who he is? What a joke. Good for Jason Kidd. Good for the professor.
Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul, call against Sefolosha. And he'll head to the line to shoot two.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, John Henson to the line, shooting two.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he misses a pair of free throws. You know, Jeff, these Hawks have something to prove this year. They just were so banged up in the playoffs, we really didn't get to see the real Atlanta Hawks in the postseason.
No, they struggled, and some people predicted that they would because they don't have that elite offensive player that you can go to like LeBron James. And so when they got swept by Cleveland, it was portrayed, well, everyone knew this was going to happen, but I think people overlooked their injuries, and I would expect Atlanta to come back and play better in this year's playoffs.
Curls in. At the rim. And Al Horford with a two-pointer.
Oh, that's nice right there. Good layup, good finish.
Dennis Schroeder.
To Vasquez. the buzzer. First quarter complete. Atlanta's down by 1. We'll be right back with more Monday Night Basketball here on ESPN after the break. Good close first quarter. Anything stick out for you, Jeff?
Well, this is a first quarter league, Mike. You have to get off to a good start. And when you do get off to a good start, you help establish your habits for the rest of the game.
Moving the ball around beautifully. Vasquez for 3. Vasquez's shot from downtown won't go.
Please wake me up when this game is over. I am dying here right now with this poor display of offensive basketball.
Vasquez. With a nickname like the Greek Freak, you certainly expect an unorthodox game from Antetokounmpo, Jeff. This guy is so unique.
Oh, yes. The size, the length, and the variety of skills. He can rebound, he can handle, and he can pass. And when you look at his size, he may still be growing, Mike. He's so young. This guy is one step away from cracking that superstar barrier.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Terrific ball movement. To the rim. Unable to flip it in.
Closing out defensively is the most important aspect of team defense. Great contest.
Vasquez on the drive. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. The Bucks with control on the rebound.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
To Millsap. You know, last season, Jeff, when the Hawks were enjoying that 19-game winning streak, everybody called them the Spurs of the East. It's pretty appropriate when you look where Mike Budenholzer came from.
Yeah, Bud's a disciple of Greg Popovich, but I think when you label them something like that, you're taking away from what they accomplished. Atlanta set a standard of play last year that was as good as any team in the league with their habits and their effort on a nightly basis. I love what Mike Budenholzer has the Atlanta Hawks doing, and I'll tell you this, he couldn't have learned from any better coach than the great Greg Popovich.
Subbing in for the Hawks, number 26, Kyle Korver. Entering the game for the Bucks, number 22, Chris Middleton.
And he makes them both. Two minutes gone by in the second. Atlanta's down by 5. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. It's good. And a foul. And Tiago Splitter will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Hits the free throw. Three-point play complete. Parker to the basket, flips it up. Millsap the rebound. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
Nice ball movement. Parker for another attempt. Puts it in. That's a two-pointer. And it's a 4-point lead for the Bucks.
You don't want to make a living taking contested two-point jump shots, but here it worked out because of superior concentration.
Splitter, and he draws the foul. And Thiago Splitter will go to the line with under 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Look, you got to put yourself in position to be fouled if you're a good offensive player and a great free throw shooter. Take advantage of your strengths. Earn your way to the free throw line.
One of the teams really interested to see how they fare this year is the Atlanta Hawks, Jeff. This is an intriguing team.
I think what Coach Mike Budenholzer did with his team last year and having them play beautiful offensive basketball like the San Antonio Spurs, which he was a longtime assistant for, showed the promise of this team and this organization.
Able to convert on both free throws. To Monroe. Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. To Middleton. He's averaging 13 points per game this season. Carter Williams on the drive. Horford the rebound. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season.
We're seeing a lot of action around the basket. Full body blockouts, up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both points from the line. 2.5 remaining in the second, and this game is tied. Plenty of people shocked, Jeff, when the Philadelphia 76ers traded former Rookie of the Year Michael Carter Williams. But things are working out well for him in Milwaukee.
You think about it, Mike. You know how much they had to believe in Michael Carter Williams to trade Brandon Knight, who had played very well for him? They had to really believe in this guy. Now, yeah, he has to improve his shooting without question to reach his vast potential. But this is a very, very good basketball player.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Teague in possession. Uses a screen to the basket. Nice touch at the basket.
He got a hand in his face, but had no impact on the shot. Nice two-point jumper.
In the second quarter.
To Monroe. He's averaging 10 rebounds per game this season. Puts it up. Nice finish around the rim.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Steps back for the jumper. The Hawks with the offensive rebound for a new 24. It's good. A two-pointer. Atlanta's shooting 45% from the field in tonight's game.
That's just tremendous defensive effort. You did all you could to prevent the make. Unfortunately, he stuck it.
With no room to shoot. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Splitter. And Greg Monroe will go to the line. He's 5 for 6 from the free throw line.
Boy, he's really been shooting lights out from the free throw line tonight.
And he hits the first free throw.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just lipped out.
Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 12, Jabari Parker. Subbing in for the Hawks, number 4, Paul Millsap.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's going to be difficult for the Hawks to duplicate last year, Jeff. 60 wins, everything just seemed to fit, but it's still a fun team to watch because they play so well together.
They sure do. Mike Budenholzer has done such an outstanding job in putting his team in position to play well off of each other. Now listen, losing DeMarre Carroll has hurt them, no doubt, but they still have a formidable team led by Jeff Teague and their front line of Paul Millsap and Al Horford. You can learn a lot about a team's discipline and their structure by watching how they incorporate the 2-for-1 situation into their game plan.
Oh, and he throws it down!
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Michael Carter-Williams.
Lets it go for two. And as we wind down the quarter, he just fires it up. And that'll do it for the first half. The Hawks down by 4. We'll have more Monday Night NBA on ESPN and EA Sports after this halftime break.
The Bucks didn't score a lot of points, but they do have the halftime lead. Of course, the most important lead is the one at the end of the game with the final buzzer. Their offense will probably need to improve to make that a possibility. The Hawks are within striking distance at the half. Offensively, when they're in the paint, they've had success. They need to keep that up if they want to take the lead in this contest. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Rebounds.
The second effort from these squads have been phenomenal, with plenty of offensive rebounds between. It makes you wonder, though, where's the second effort on the defensive half of the court? That's the side that can use some improvement for both of these teams.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Bazemore would have definitely preferred being our player of the half, but he was anything but that. If I was a teammate, I'd be doing my best to remind him he's still got 2 more quarters to change things around. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that happen. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Welcome back to Phillips Arena for the second half. Jeff Van Gundy alongside me here tonight. Mike Breen on hand. Atlanta's in another nail-biter and trailing here as we get set to start the third quarter. What's the key for them to get over the hump and get that lead?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a hard game. These close games, you've got to grind it out, particularly defensively, and wear teams down.
Carter-Williams fires as the shot clock expires. Beats him off the dribble. Inside. No doubt about it. He hit him. It's called against Parker. And Jeff Teague will go to the line and shoot for the first time tonight.
Hey, good offense is about getting the ball in your best players' hands in their best spots. And then all the great offensive players have a knack for drawing fouls. This great free throw shooter has earned his way to the charity stripe, and that's smart basketball.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting the second. To Antetokounmpo. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. Milwaukee's shooting 77% from the line tonight. First free throw, perfect. And he makes them both.
Everybody clap your hands.
Teague against Carter Williams. Moving the ball around beautifully. Has to adjust. Nicely done. The whistle and a foul called against Antetokounmpo. Atlanta's 7 for 8 from the line.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity.
Knocks down the second after he misses the first. To Antetokounmpo. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. Freddie pump fake. Can't knock it down. To Teague. He's among the league leaders in assists per game this season. Passes out to the perimeter to Horford. He's averaging 15 points per game this season.
The assist from number 4, Paul Millsap.
The screen is set. Antetokounmpo for 2. Able to knock it down. Milwaukee's shooting 36% from the field.
A great shooter's never even noticed the defenders. He thought he was out in the park shooting by himself.
Terrific ball movement. To the rim. Converts on the inside.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
To Middleton. To the basket. Draws the foul. It's called against Millsap. And Jabari Parker will go to the line and shoot free throws. He's 4 for 4 from the line tonight.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled just to get the ball up and to the rim was a great achievement.
Able to convert on both free throws. Blows past the defender. To the rim. Nails it. That's a two-pointer.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
To Antetokounmpo. He's got 8 points in this matchup. Carter Williams on the drive. To Monroe. Greg Monroe with 9 points and 5 rebounds. And a foul. And Greg Monroe will go to the line with under 3 minutes to go here in the third.
Oh, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
Greg Monroe with 10 points. To Teague. Millsap jumper. Can't get it to go down.
Hey, that's a tough shot, but I'd rather have a good player taking a bad shot than a bad player taking a good shot.
To Mayo. Adjusts. He's fouled. Paul Millsap picks up his 4th personal of the game. And O.J. Mayo will go to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line here tonight.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket, even when being fouled hard.
Into the game for the Atlanta Hawks, number 15, Al Horford, and number 10, Tim Hardaway Jr.
And gets both points from the line. There's the pick. Gets past the defense. Nice.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Horford's trying to get down low. Strong to the goal. Draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Parker. Picks up his 2nd foul. And Tiago Splitter will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
I really like what I saw there. Good strength, good athleticism, took the foul, got up a nice shot, just didn't roll in.
Entering the game for the Bucks, number 31, John Henson.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. To Vasquez. Monroe knocks it down, a 2-pointer. And it's a 5-point lead for the Bucks.
Typically, that's not the shot you want the contested to. It worked out this time.
To Horford. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Throws it back. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Bucks ball. And Mike Budenholzer making a substitution to his lineup.
Number 24.
Monroe for 2, lets it go. It's good. And Greg Monroe with 5 points here in the 3rd.
That's just beautiful offensive basketball. To shoot it and not even notice the guy who's contesting the shot.
To Cephalosha.
In the 3rd quarter.
Nice ball movement. Kicks it out to the corner. To Schroeder. Here's the pick. Horford fires with 2 on, gets it to go, and the foul. And Al Horford will get to the line to try and finish the 3-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the 3-point play. Vasquez. Vasquez from beyond the arc. And Gravis Vasquez with a nice look from 3-point range. He's got 6 points in this game.
Tremendous balance, follow through, arc, rotation. Wow.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Horford, ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul. And Al Horford will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Good offense is about getting your best players their best shots in their best spots. Here, an aggressive move. You're a great free throw shooter. earn your way to the free throw line, take the contact, take the foul, work your way there, and knock them in.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. And number 22, Chris Middleton.
No back-to-back free throws here. He misses the second. To Monroe. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. Pass into the post, moving the ball around beautifully. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against Vasquez. And Al Horford will go to the line with seconds to go in the third.
To the line, shooting 2.
First free throw, good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And he just flips it up as time winds down. And that will end the third quarter. The Hawks down by 4. Stay tuned for more Monday Night NBA presented by ESPN after this short break. This one has been close throughout. One of the keys now as we get set for the fourth, Jeff.
Both teams have got to get quality shots, rebound the ball, and most of all, Mike, what kills you down the stretch of games is turnovers. Take care of the basketball.
Off balance, he fires for 3. Great offensive rebound. Oh, rejected!
That kind of play, Mike, makes a statement.
Well, Jeff, we're not exactly seeing what you would call great overall performances from either of these teams right now.
Well, if you don't like scoring, this is the game for you. If you love defense, this is the one, because both teams are really struggling to put the ball in the basket.
Millsap's two-pointer won't go. Gets to the rim. Yep, he hit him. A foul called against Splitter. And he gets to go back to the free throw line. A couple of more free throws.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity.
Knocks down the first one. Just can't get it to go from the free throw line. Another miss. Pass to the corner. Terrific ball movement. A little ball fake. Gets him free to fire. Millsap shot won't go.
Some might question that shot right there. I like that shot. You have a great player who's a great shooter. I like the creativity. He just missed it.
Sends it into the post. Oh, he shoots it, puts it in. A two-pointer. Milwaukee's shooting 41% from the field.
The concentration to be able to shoot through the contested hand, that's a big-time shot.
Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Millsap fires. That's good. A two-pointer.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Vasquez is looking for position in the paint. Vasquez fires away for 2. Hits the shot. 7-point lead for Milwaukee.
That's tremendous offensive execution. Getting a quality catch-and-shoot jump shot for one of their best shooters.
Millsap shoots for 3. The Hawks with the offensive rebound for another possession. And he kicks it out. Splitter looks to the post. Pivots toward the rim with the drop step. Throws it up from deep in the corner. The Hawks with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. And an offensive foul called against Splitter. Coach is going to make some changes on the floor.
Subbing in for Atlanta, number 15, Al Horford.
Pass into the post. Monroe fires it up using the screen.
The assist from number 5, Michael Carter-Williams.
Excellent feed. Fires away for two. Nails it.
For 2. The assist from number 17, Dennis Schroeder.
To Middleton. He's averaging 13 points per game this season. Sends it into the post. In the paint. And that's his 8th rebound of the game. Schroeder brings it across. Here's the screen. Out of bounds. Coach think it's time for a change. You're going to have some substitutions right now.
Subbing in for the Bucks, number 12, Jabari Parker.
Teague on the drive, attacks the basket. The whistle blows, it's a foul. Michael Carter-Williams picks up his first personal of the night. And Jeff Teague will go to the line with under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, good offense is about getting the ball in your best players' hands in their best spots. And then all the great offensive players have a knack for drawing fouls. This great free throw shooter has earned his way to the charity stripe, and that's smart basketball.
Good recovery, hits the second free throw. Gets into the paint. On the drive. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. And Michael Carter-Williams will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line.
That's smart, sound, solid basketball, putting a bad free throw shooter to the free throw line instead of allowing him an easy attempt.
Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. 3.5 gone by in the fourth. Atlanta's down by 7. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Fires away, unable to flip it in.
That's great effort to get the second shot opportunity, but you've got to convert those late in these games.
2 minutes left.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Pass into the post, to the rim. Can't lay it home.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
To Millsap. Paul Millsap with 12 points. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Number 4, Paul Millsap.
To Carter-Williams. Gets a good look. Unable to flip it in. For 2. On the follow. In it goes. What a play from Greg Monroe. He's averaging 15 points per game this season.
Multiple shot opportunities. Great job on the offensive boards, not only securing the rebound, but finishing the play and continuing to build their lead.
And Jabari Parker with an excellent challenge, forcing the miss.
Tightly contested shot. That was going to be tough to make no matter who you are.
Layup won't go. And a timeout taken late here in the fourth.
When you're down this amount with a minute or so left in the game, you need to come out and get a quick strike at the basket. Attack the rim, try to get to the free throw line, or draw the defense to you and get the wide open three. And once you score, you have to force a turnover. You have to get your defense immediately set and get into your pressure.
Thabo Sefolosha's checked in again late here in the fourth. Pass to the corner to Millsap. Paul Millsap with 12 points and 6 rebounds. Unable to flip it in. Oh, a shot!
Hey, if you want to win, you'll pursue the basketball harder than your opponent. Great job here, giving his team a second shot opportunity and then putting the ball in the basket going down the stretch of a close game.
So they get the clock to stop with the foul.
When you're down in the fourth quarter of a close game and you get fouled, you would hope that one of your best free throw shooters would be going to the line. Here, though, one of the worst free throw shooters on the team is going to the line. So you have to ask yourself, why is this guy even in the game at this point?
He hits them both. This game perhaps getting out of reach. It's up to 7. As we wind down the fourth, there's a timeout.
Hey, it doesn't look good, but you gotta give yourself a chance to win. Last minute of the game, come out of the timeout, get a quick score or get yourself to the free throw line, and then try to knock the ball loose with your pressure defense.
To Sefolosha. Teague against Carter Williams. Puts it up for 2. Second chance opportunity on the clutch shot.
The paint is not for the faint of heart. When that ball's in the air, you pursue it or you perish. Great offensive rebound, great finish. That's why they have a chance to win this basketball game.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Misfires on both at the line, although they still have a 5-point lead. And Mike Budenholzer calls timeout. Very little time remaining here in the fourth.
You don't need a 3 right now. Attack the basket, get the quick 2, or get to the free throw line, which allows you to set your defense and try to force a turnover.
to Cephalosha. Right back. Defense nowhere around. A three-pointer. To Antetokounmpo. He's got 8 points in this matchup. No choice there. They had to stop the clock, and they give the foul.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo to the line for two.
And he connects on the first free throw. He hits them both. This game perhaps getting out of reach. It's up to 7. And this game is finished. The final score is 60-53. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks emerged victorious after a tight finish. They put in a solid effort from long range, as you can see by these highlights. They were very effective when they chose to jack it up from deep. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Hawks are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. They play strong around the basket, getting a lot of points in the paint. I can appreciate the way they played physically, but I'm sure they would have appreciated a win.
Game stats. Player of the game.
And now, of course, the stats. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining me.